Okay.
So good morning. Our sewer inspection location is going to be 5151 South Bannock Street. We're out here performing the inspection on this storm drain for the roof line, and we're going to see how far this line goes and where it's going to. So I'm going to go ahead and shut down the mic, and we'll call out anything we see along the way. If you look on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, I'm going to go ahead and zero out my footage, and we'll begin our inspection outbound now. Here we have a tie-in on the right-hand side of the pipe. Here's another tie-in on that right-hand side of the pipe. So they wanted us to get out 100 feet. We are out 100 feet right now. We are spinning. It is flexing our cable now that it appears we jumped into this larger line. So I'll pull back a little bit. So you can see that change in diameter. So no real change actually. Must be that fitting. Just flexing our pipe, so it's going up that fitting when it flexes, and it's stopping our push, and it's just going to continue doing that until we break this fiber optic rod. So in order to progress from this point out, we'd have to find this tie-in right here. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to continue pulling back at this point. The only thing I did see is the right off the start, the bottom of the pipe appears to be just gone. It has a channel straight through the center of it. So we'll go ahead and pull back and show that. And you can see right here all the staining, and that's staining, not erosion or the pipe rotting out through the bottom. So that's just all staining, but when we went through that beginning, you could see the channeling. So I just wanted to point out the difference of that staining, and you can see the slight water just settling in there, which is no issue. Also, the lines are real clean. Being a storm line, that's sometimes not the case, so it doesn't really need to be clean, but it looks like there is going to need to be some work done close by. Again, that's staining on the left-hand side of the pipe. And that's a good sign of why that was staining and not channeling. It's not an impression in the pipe, where that one close up was just an impression. So So again, we have some staining right here, but no breaks or anything at that tie-in either. This pipe looks really good, just extremely clean. Staining on that left hand side and a little bit of chunk, most likely from mud and stuff. And now we'll be coming around this turn, and it's about that 90 right there you see on the bottom right hand side of the pipe. That would actually is an impression in the pipe. That's a good sign right there. Wondering what that is then. It's soap. It's the dish soap from getting the cushion put in, so it's not an impression in the pipe. That's a good sign of it right there. That's all of the soap, and it's just creating a perception because it's shining. So that's just soap settled at that joint. No issue, no problem either. So the line's actually in good shape all the way up to 100 feet. We'd have to just progress out from other points if we wanted to see the end. They were concerned with 100 feet after this point, and oddly enough, the cable gave out at 98 feet. So system's in good working order. There is no breaks right now. Line looks like it's in great shape. Again, no debris left in that line, no leaves or anything that we usually find for a storm line. So it's in great shape at this point.